All right. Yep. Yeah, it started. I got it going. It is. You're. I don't know. Is it fine? Yeah. Yeah. Everyone can see right up my nose. Yeah, exactly what we had going on, right? Everyone's doing a nose inspection for me. That's not what this show is. Just let them know, like, what is up, everyone, and thank you for checking out Don't Say the F Word. We are a pro wrestling and combat sports podcast. We do not use the F word when we talk about professional wrestling. Don't let your friends use it either. Speaking of friends, we got the Fuse UK is here. Joe is here. All the cool people are showing up. Well, why don't you get Joe added in? Why don't we do that? That would be probably be a good way to go about it. See if Joe can actually some intro music from Not Starks. I could probably do that. See if we can make this happen. Joe, where are you at? I get the yapping and it feels like Joe. Adapting from the home of Tracy Chapman. Took the road less travel to get more traction. Evil genius that time I had to switch the plan. Cause I was buying bowls like Macho Man. Now it's cream in the crop, they fiend when I drop. Yeah, it's truly fresh produce, they licking clean the pot. And I'm still working vigorous. The feeling mad niggerish. My old lady plays her part like Miss Elizabeth. I've been bombing shit and grown quite fond of it. I've been snapping, need a Slim Jim sponsorship. My mama ain't here to relish my accomplishments. Neither am I. I'm too busy doing reconnaissance. We need the cheese, we need the dough, we need the cabbage. They more Randy Marsh, I'm more Randy Savage. Proving the culture alive and this and skilling it. Stay true and remember, keep killing shit. Hey, yeah. Give it up for Tap In Sneakers. Give it up for the undisputed champion. Go ahead and get your song. We do this every week. I don't know what the deal is with Joe.
There he is.
Ha! You back? Yeah.
Took you long enough, man. Where are you at?
I was on like Spotify and listen to some old school music.
What were you listening to? You weren't listening to Starks? Our boy Not Starks?
Oh, well, it came in when I was listening to it, but I don't know, anybody remember the rock band Hoobastank?
You were listening to Hoobastank?
The reason it came on, it came on the pop section, so it was a pop song,
What was next? You'll be listening to Nickelback?
Ouch. Ouch. I don't like the photograph, but still, ouch, that hurts, man.
You keep doing this stuff, Joe. They're going to pull your black card. I don't think you can. I don't know if you can say that.
Hey. The reason is a good song. I'm just saying. Just throwing it out there. That's a good song. Just throwing it out there.
I don't know if I'm necessarily familiar with that.
Oh, it was like early 2000s. Yeah. Oh, Cody.
If my boss touches me like that, I'm calling HR.
Hey,
you're worried about that. Did you see what my boss does to me? I am your boss. What are you talking about?
You got
And where's your hand? Okay.
You got something.
Well, all right. That's not. Man, we ain't even.
Mark.
That's not even a thing we're talking about, Mark. Don't make this weird. Don't make it weird, Mark.
Mark, for once, you got the power. Use your little soft hand and go, boom, do it. You got the power. Bow to me. Say something crazy. I don't know.
No. Come on, let me have your soul. It's not doing that. It was bad when The Rock did it. It's bad when anyone does it.
It's bad in general, but
SmackDown's a bad wrestling show.
Yeah, SmackDown ain't bad.
SmackDown's a bad show.
Just the past Friday was bad.
When's the last time SmackDown was good? When the Bloodline and Roman were doing their 4-year deal. It hasn't been SmackDown hasn't been good since Roman lost the title to Cody. And that's not on Cody. Don't give me the Cody's a bad champ nonsense.
This summer, it was good this summer. It was good this past summer. It was good this past summer.
Raw was good over the summer.
Mm-hmm.
Was Raw good this past Monday?
It was decent. It was pretty good. So, I would say I was surprised with Logan and Punk confrontation. That was a start.
So that was a good promo.
Mm-hmm.
With that being said, why do you think they did that promo?
I think they're gonna start a feud for. I think they changed the plans. I think they're gonna have him versus Punk at WrestleMania.
So you're not putting Punk in the main event?
I think he's still gonna be in the main event, but I think he's gonna weasel his way in it somehow.
At the last minute, you think his advertised match will be against Logan Paul, and then at the last second he's gonna pull the heist of the century and
use that favor.
Use that favor?
Yes.
I don't think that's why they did the Logan Paul CM Punk promo.
No.
I think the Logan Paul CM Punk promo is a distraction piece. Make us think
that too.
Punk and Logan are going to work a program together. But instead, I think CM Punk sells his soul to The Rock.
That's something too. I see it happening, but it'll be.
Hear me out. Hear me out, Joe. Just hear me out. Listen. All right, hear me out.
All right, let's hear it, y'all.
You know what?
Oh shit! Run, y'all. It's about to be a serious conversation, y'all.
Boom.
Get ready.
Get your Don't Say the F for shirt merch table link in the bio. Paul Heyman owes CM Punk a favor.
Still don't know to what it is to this day.
If CM Punk sells his soul to The Rock, the universe becomes right. What do you mean, Jeremy? Right? That's what you're going to ask? If CM Punk uses his Paul Heyman favor to be able to sell his soul to The Rock to get himself injected into the main event at WrestleMania, CM Punk takes his rightful place as a heel. And Cody Rhodes gets to double down on being the babyface. If Cody Rhodes rejects the offer from The Rock, that will be the first babyface move Cody Rhodes ever makes. All the other things is Cody's perceived as a babyface. All he does is heel shit. We think he's a babyface. He sells merch like a babyface. The kids love him like a babyface. But everything he does is heel. All his work is heel work. But if he tells The Rock no, and he stands up to The Rock, Cody becomes a babyface. And the thing that's been missing from Cody's babyface world title run is a real heel. He had the heel on his way to the title. He had Roman in the bloodline. After he gets the title, there's no super heel. Well, there should have been all along. Punk should have been the super heel opposite Cody's babyface. Now, if you have Cody tell The Rock no, you become white meat babyface. The Rock's still there to be the heel, but he can't wrestle. He's got bad knees. Punk has Heyman connect him with The Rock. They could put their differences aside. He could sell his soul to The Rock to get into the main event. CM Punk is now the heel, opposite of Cody Rhodes. For a brand new summer of Punk, Cody's got a feud all summer long against CM Punk, and we can figure out we're going to do with The Rock and Roman, and we can figure out how to make that happen at next year's Mania, whatever it needs to be. But you give Cody a real heel.
Not bad. Not bad. Definitely not bad.
And Punk should have been the heel all along. Shouldn't have been the baby face in any program he's done.
He's the anti-baby face. Let's put it that way.
No, he's not. No, he's not.
He like the Stone Cold. You never know if he was a heel or a baby face. But he just can't sell the merch like Stone Cold did. Bam.
It's interesting. You think about, you make that comparison of Stone Cold Steve Austin and CM Punk. And a lot of people draw that comparison, right? Like, a lot of people really, look at Punk and think he's Austin. And I personally think those people couldn't be further apart. CM Punk said to Logan Paul that these people don't know who you are. They don't know who CM Punk is either. You know who knows who CM Punk is?
Who that be?
Eddie Kingston. I think Eddie Kingston is a guy who truly knows who Phil Brooks is, who CM Punk is. And that promo that Eddie Kingston cut on Punk in AEW, I think truly painted the picture of who that guy really is. I think he's a lying, conniving, backstabbing, narcissistic, egotistical little bitch. And that's exactly what his heel character should be in WWE. Remember, he said, I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to make money.
Here to make money. That is true.
Punk should sell his soul to The Rock and get himself thrown in the main event at WrestleMania opposite Cody. Now here's my question.
Okay.
Should Cody lose at WrestleMania? However it is this main event comes to be, whoever it is he's against, whether it's Punk or I don't know. However we end WrestleMania, does Cody leave WrestleMania still undisputed champion?
He loses. I say he loses. I say he lose because I know the fans, the kids.
It's 1 year title reign.
1 year time reign. But it just feels like, what's a good way to put the scenario? He has the title.
Yes.
It's not like the champion that everybody wants him to be. He being, technically right now, he's like the office champion. Worse than Cena, though. But Cena was the champion that everybody could be. But Cody right now is just the office champion, dressing in suits.
You see Cody as the office champ?
Let me explain. Can you hear me out while I explain? Let's do some comparison here. You got John Cena, who was the champion at the time, but could walk around anywhere just wearing his shirt and shorts, tennis shoes, hat, doing that all day. Any function, any event. But you look at Cody, he's always dressed up in a suit, no matter where he goes, interacting with fans, even at the Make-A-Wish. Suit, tie.
In a suit.
He's like the
he looks like a champion.
Like a champion. But if you think about it, majority of people don't want to see a suit and tie champion. They want to see a regular dress champion.
Here's the thing, Joe. When did Cody put on the suit? When did he do it?
I know when the start of AEW had the suit.
Yep, he had the suit. Remember AEW started?
All right.
When did he put on the suit? Cody Rhodes put on the suit.
Wait. Here we go. When he was that heel version, when he had the IC title back in early.
But then he transitioned. He was Stardust. Whenever he left, he left WWE and he hit the Indies. He put on the suit. And why did he put on the suit? He put on the suit because he was a heel. Heel Cody Rhodes wears a suit, Joe. And you know why? You realize what kind of an asshole you got to be to wear a suit in an arena with 17 people in it? That's a heel move, man. He was the WWE guy. That was the whole character. The Cody on the Indies character was the corporate guy. And it was a heel character. The American Nightmare, Cody, is a heel character. Always has been. Never been a babyface. Never turned babyface. It's always been Homelander. I'm telling you, he's never been. The idea that Cody Rhodes is a babyface is part of the work.
Well, I can say this. We'll just say your theory is correct. Your theory, your mind.
Of course it is. Jeremy's always right. The next T-shirt right there, Jeremy's always right. Actually, almost always wrong. But I'm often wrong about my own opinion, which is crazy. I don't even. How's that even happen?
I don't even know, but I will say this. We'll go with this heel version that you are believing here. He is as of right. Well, for the past 5 years, he's been a straight heel, but he's.
I go longer than that. I'd say 9 years. When did he leave? He left in 2016, right?
Yeah, 2016.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I don't think he ever turned babyface, Joe.
Okay, I'm just gonna say this: if he's a heel, he's doing it very well, like a Lex Luger. There we go, Lex Luger, the corporate guy, a nice guy, but still a heel at the same time.
Yeah. I think Raw kicked off with a bang. I think the Logan Punk thing was really good.
It was good.
I think it was just to distract us, but I think it was really good. But then we got Penta versus Pete Dunne versus Ludwig Kaiser, and who called it? Who said Penta was going to lose?
Penta was going to lose.
What a good match! I would like to see those three and Braun Breaker in a 4-way match.
See, I called it. I told you that he's going to defend that title in a multi-match. Called it. WrestleMania.
But where does the program with Finn Balor work its way in? So, is they're teasing Finn maybe going back to the Demon? Do you think Finn goes back to being the Demon?
I would say here soon he'll go back to being the Demon. I would say, well, it can't be this Saturday at the Elimination Chamber.
Mm-mm.
It would have to be whatever's after Mania, the Demon comes out. Because I would say WrestleMania, it would be a great time for him at WrestleMania, but they need to good a match. And the Demon is like a solo match, not with multi people.
So, as much as I'm a fan of the Demon, Finn Balor, Demon Finn really helped pull me back into watching WWE and like NXT and all that, because of that carryover from Bullet Club, but and is the run in New Japan. But I don't think a lot of people understand the lore around the Demon and kind of what that's supposed to, like, how that's supposed to work. So in his first main roster run, he was the Demon like all the time.
He was a Demon at mostly takeovers at the takeover.
And NXT, yeah, it was a takeover. But then when we went to main roster, it was just all the time. He was kind of always the Demon.
Yeah.
That's not what it's supposed to be. The idea of it with the Prince Devitt character, especially whenever he was like doing the Bullet Club thing, was that he'd become the Demon when he had to. Every time he became the Demon, he lost a little bit of who he actually was. So he was slowly always like becoming the dark, evil guy. That's kind of how the Demon story needs to be told again. So I think for Finn, I don't think like getting him to the Demon immediately following Mania, I don't think that's deep enough. I would almost think he leaves Bullet Club. I mean, he leaves Judgment Day and restarts an idea of Bullet Club. Goes back to Balor Club. Not with the Good Brothers.
Good Brothers gone. They're gone.
No, I know. Don't bring them back. You know.
Oh God.
Listen, Triple H, Paul Levesque, come closer, bud. I know you watch us. I know you're a big fan of Mark Tomas. Don't nobody want to see the Good Brothers. And I think Machine Gun Carl Anderson is a fantastic wrestler. Horribly underrated. Jesus Christ, do they suck being on my TV. God, everything they do sucks. It's crazy. How is he such a good wrestler and just sucks at every other aspect of being a wrestler? I don't get it.
Because technically they see him as a tag team with Luke Gallows.
And Luke Gallows is awful. He's unbelievably unexceptional. He's just kind of tall.
Just kind of, okay.
He's just kind of tall.
Well, if I had to ask,
great about that guy.
Okay, well, who do you think is worse, him or Jack Swagger? If you had to do comparison.
Jack Swagger. Jack Swagger absolutely sucks. And he was a world champion. He sucked in WWE. He sucked in AEW.
Everybody wanted him. For some reason, don't know why. They wanted him.
Because JR convinced everybody that because he wrestled for Oklahoma, he was something special. Just a dipshit. God, I don't like him. I really don't like him. But I also don't like Luke Gallows. So I guess I don't know.
But I'll just say this. Wherever they go to, they're going to do something good. But after Finn, I'll say, in order for the Demon to come out, Braun Breaker got to destroy him within the next couple weeks. They're waking that Demon out.
Yeah, and I don't know that we need to do it with Braun Breaker. Here's the thing with the Demon. The last time we seen the Demon, do you remember it?
I do. It was SummerSlam.
Tell the people what it was.
SummerSlam. No, not SummerSlam. It was Roman Reigns when he was on that.
And the turnbuckle broke.
Yeah.
And we've never gotten an explanation as to why that happened.
No.
They just dropped it. if the demon returns, it's got to matter. It's got to mean something.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think having it return for a feud with Braun Breaker is the way to go. Or at least not yet. Maybe the demon returns for Finn to keep the IC title, but not to win it.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he should just kind of dissolve into madness to keep the IC title.
Mm-hmm. I'm just going to say, whoever breaks Finn within the next month or so is going to waken that demon up.
You think it's going to be that?
I'm going to say this. It got to be somebody he's feuding with really bad to get that demon out. Somebody that, if you look back when he did it with, who's the main one? Kevin Owens. He had demon with Kevin Owens.
Yep.
And the man Brooklyn, who was he did? Brooklyn with the Joker. Oh, not the Joker. I can't think of it, but whoever it was, they pressed his buttons. They tempted him. They pushed him to the limit. So
yeah,
it gotta be somebody.
Does he stay with Judgment Day? Do you think Finn stays with Judgment Day?
No. I don't know.
I'm afraid they're going to bring in Aleister Black to replace Finn in Judgment Day and kick Finn out of Judgment Day, and that's going to be the feud where he becomes a demon.
I'm going to say...
I just don't think we should put Aleister Black in Judgment Day.
I don't know.
But where does he fit solo?
I don't know.
If you put him on Raw, you already have Karrion Kross kind of doing the same shtick.
I think he's better with Karrion Kross than the Judgment Day.
Do you put him with Karrion Kross together?
No, I think he's going to be... I think he's going to start a feud with somebody and then jump over to SmackDown and be with his wife.
I think him being on SmackDown would be a good call. I think SmackDown can do him. Because, SmackDown sucks.
And plus, I think Finn ain't going to be wrestling for a good minute, for a couple more weeks.
Why? He injured?
No, oh, you didn't know? Okay. Like he getting some tattoo work done on his arm.
Ah.
I noticed it because he was standing outside the ring, and if you look at his upper arm, there was some heavy new coloring on his arm.
You know who does
like
tattoos? My boy Freddie, Fat Ink, Ohio. Grand opening, new shop this Saturday.
Oh, check
him out. They have all kinds of stuff going on, so go check him out.
I should, got a birthday party.
We had Seth Rollins, Cody Rhodes promo.
I don't think that's going. That ain't worth it. Ain't worth seeing Seth versus Cody no more.
No?
Nah. I understand Seth lost every single one of them and needs to redeem himself by taking on Cody at Mania.
Seth Rollins has never beaten Cody Rhodes.
Seth Rollins, all 3 matches, never beat him.
You know who's never beaten Seth Rollins?
Roman
Reigns.
No, but you count the little tap out, the DQ. But
I don't count that. Yeah, I again think that was a totally separate distraction. The whole Seth Cody thing, I just think they're trying to get us to not pay attention to CM Punk.
Or they want everybody to forget Cena's in the chamber, and they don't want everybody think Cena's going to win the chamber since he's already first qualified match.
And if Cena wins, creates a great opportunity for Punk to call in the favor and sell his soul.
Mm-hmm.
And sell his whole, or whatever it is. Man, I thought Raw was decent.
It was decent. It was good.
I have no major complaints. I didn't. The Cody's soul thing for me just frustrates me because I feel like we're treating Cody's soul like it's CM Punk's bracelet.
Nah, I thought about that. If you go back and look, I think it was a clip somebody made where everyone who did the corporate thing like The Rock did it. You got Stone Cold did it. The Rock did it. Triple H did it. And now, like they're trying to have Cody do it.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see how it plays out. I do think The Rock's promo sucked. I do think the whole "I want your soul" thing sucks.
Yeah.
But I am curious. They've got my curiosity.
I say it'd be better if Cody go heel, just for the heck of it.
Well, I just don't think it's going to happen.
Well, let's just say his officially turned heel to the fans, just so the fans will know he's a heel and not babyface.
Raw kind of got my curiosity where the whole angle that I shit on completely from SmackDown of The Rock. It's got my curiosity. I don't know that it has my attention.
Everybody been sitting on that. Every single wrestling program been shitting.
Here's one thing I did say. I said I have faith in WWE making it good. So I do still have that faith. Now, you know what did have my interest?
Oh, what's that?
NXT.
Oh, okay.
NXT was really good. I watched it this morning while I was playing Dying Light on the Nintendo Switch. So again, I'm not fully vested in NXT. I did like Moose versus Lexus King. Thought that was a really good match. I'll be honest, I was not aware that Moose was previously in the NFL.
Oh yeah, that's right. He was.
Yeah. Shout out to Jack Link's Beef Jerky. I'll put that out there. Yeah, I didn't know that Moose was in the NFL. I don't watch football. They did a good job, catching you up. Like I said, NXT does a great job catching you up. Moose defeats Lexus King. Clearly, as he should have. They should not have had him beat Moose. Got to make the X Division champ look good. Dude, the Hardys were in NXT.
I just gotta say one thing. It's time for the Hardys to retire, y'all. I'm just throwing it out there. It's time for them to retire. If you saw them, how they came down to the ring, oh, poor Jeff, like he could barely walk. And Matt, you could tell Matt is trying to act like he's not in pain, but you could tell he was in pain.
It's out, man. They've definitely gone through it. But you know what? All that aside, with a little bit of nostalgia on top, I enjoyed the match.
Yeah.
And I really like the No Quarter Catch crew.
That's a good tag team right there now.
I like that tag team. Now, that's the only match I've seen those guys do. I've not seen any other match of them.
Oh, okay.
I feel like I want to go back and watch some more of their stuff and get a better understanding of the group, but that might be my new favorite tag team.
If I would say, if you want to see a good match, go see the one. Oh, recently company at what was that NXT one last couple weeks ago. What's the
I'll go
name of it?
back and see. Big talk of NXT is Ricky Saints and Javon Evans versus Wesley and Ethan Page.
Tony Fumble.
I mean, let's talk about that.
Tony Fumble.
Here's a big problem that I think wrestling fans don't necessarily. Well, I don't want to say wrestling fans. Whenever Ricky Starks came out, there was no reaction to him coming out. Right? His song sucks. He had such a good song in AEW. I feel like we could have just tried to follow that. His entrance in AEW was great, all that. But
it's the theme song. The theme song.
Yeah, it just wasn't a good entrance song. But the crowd didn't react at all. Which is kind of crazy to have later in the match. I mean, they did pop whenever we got the hot tag. That they did. They got the Ricky chant, and then the Tony Fumble chants. It's interesting to me because people think that that's Ricky Starks being over, and I disagree. The fans weren't cheering for Ricky Starks. They were chanting for Tony Khan and their perceived shit show that was Ricky Stark's end in AEW. Now, no one knows the details. Tony's not going to talk about it. All you have is kind of Ricky's side of things from the Chris Van Fleet interview, which he really didn't say anything other than he thought he was hurt. That's important. He wasn't hurt. He has said he wasn't hurt, but he thought he was hurt and went home and took some time off. I don't know how that really works. If you don't make TV because you think you're hurt, but then you're not hurt, it was precautionary. I don't really know how that works in the wrestling world. I don't know.
I don't know, but I can say this. The NXT fans are way different than the AEW and WWE fans because they will cheer for anybody and they will boo for anybody, and they will not cheer for certain people when they come down to the ring. Even if the entrance music is playing, they'll just stand there and just watch.
Yeah, it's definitely a different crowd. Here's what, man, NXT was a good show. I hope nobody thinks I'm shitting on Ricky because I'm not. At least not currently. He made the comment on Busted Open about veterans sticking their nose in his creative. Who do you think that was?
I'm just gonna go with the main two, either Jericho or Edge.
I'm thinking Edge.
Because I'll say Jericho is more like, I'm behind you, guy. I think you can do this, switch it up. Edge is more the do it this way and I'll make you famous. Like he did with the Edge head with Matt
Cardona and what's his face? Man, here's my thing with that Edge Ricky Starks promo. I will always feel like Ricky got under Edge's skin, and Edge took it some type of way. It definitely came off that way in the ring. And here's my thing: Edge isn't a good actor. I'm sorry, Ledge isn't a good actor. So, like, the way it came off, it was very convincing, and I don't think it's because he has good skills. I think he was legitimately frustrated, pissed off, and I think he threw I think he threw a fit, and because he's so famous, Tony buckled. Because that's what Tony Khan does.
And that's Edge. Oh,
Yeah.
Ledge.
Ledge.
Oh, sorry. I gotta get that right now.
Ledge. Rated R-Star Ledge. That shirt's available.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought NXT was pretty good. You know, and sadly, because it's pro wrestling, we're going to get the comparisons of the shows, and people are going to say NXT is better than Dynamite. So, Joe, talk about that Dynamite card.
All I saw was 2 matches. All I saw was maybe 3 at the most having a conversation talk. So I'm gonna say Swerve and Nana are gonna talk about Ricochet getting his little roll back. Hangman is gonna talk about
Hangman's in action. Hangman has a match.
Oh yeah, I thought I said.
Nope, he's got a match. We just don't know who it's against.
Oh, he's got Matt. Never mind. And MJF, he's gonna talk shit again, and I'm gonna say, who is friends with Jeff Jarrett and Dusty? I say tonight we're gonna have one more mysterious legend comes out who getting MJF's face about disgracing the ones that came before you in the business.
Who do you think it'll be?
The only other legit person that can do it that's in shape, Billy Gunn.
That'd be a good man. Billy Gunn opposite MJF would be interesting to see. You mentioned MJF and Swerve gonna have promo segments. The matches we have tonight: Deonna Purrazzo versus Harley Cameron. Stealing my puppet gimmick. We got a trios match. Danny Garcia and FTR against Undisputed Era.
Kingdom.
Why is Danny Garcia teaming with FTR?
That's why I got confused when I seen that. I'm like, what's that got to do with anything? I don't know. Doesn't
Danny Garcia have 2 friends who he literally already faced Undisputed Era with?
Yeah. Mark Briscoe and Max. What's it called? Not Max. That's his name.
But he also has Daddy Magic and
Daddy Magic. There's it.
Angelo Parker. They literally just did this match. Why does he have 2 new friends?
I would say this is one of the moments where you got the little trio going in, then at the end of the match they go their separate ways, and then you got FTR calling out the Hurt Syndicate and Danny Garcia. Somebody challenged Danny Garcia for the belt.
Yes. We also have a bounty match, which is Brian Keith versus Will Ospreay. Joe, I don't know what a bounty match is. Nor do I know who there's a bounty on. There's a bounty on Bandito that Jericho won himself. Who is there a bounty on Will Ospreay that Brian Keith's trying to cash in on? And if so, from who and why?
I don't know where that came from. I thought it was just like I meant just him with the bounty versus Will Ospreay, but then I'm like,
okay, so it's not just a me thing that I'm okay.
I thought that's what it was. I'm like, okay, but it's a bounty match. Okay, I would say in the bounty match, either Jericho or Don Callis put out a hit 10 Nah, we'll say 50K. 50K beat Will Ospreay. Not 50K sounds short. 100K. 100K sounds better.
Why would it matter if Brian Keith beats Will Ospreay? Wins and losses don't matter.
I know, but I'll say they got some type of
shit makes no sense.
Some type of
Then we have the main event. And I'm very confused about this main event for a lot of reasons. So we have the return of Orange Cassidy.
That's the main event.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We have no promos leading to the return of Orange Cassidy. We just have the return of Orange Cassidy.
Mm-hmm.
And a Revolution International Championship Series match. I don't know what that means. Is there a tournament? Because it's like the third one of these, and no one's told me what's going on.
Say that name again.
It's the Revolution International Championship Series.
Yeah.
Here's where it gets more confusing, if you can believe that.
Okay.
Orange Cassidy is facing Tashida.
He's the champion, yeah.
Who is the AEW International Champion.
Mm-hmm. That is correct.
If there's a tournament for the International Championship, why is the champion in the tournament? Wouldn't the tournament be to see who faces the champion at Revolution? What is the premise of the series?
Ain't that the same belt Orange had before in the book bag? That same belt.
He had that in the book bag at one point, yeah.
Okay. I would say.
What kind of champion is Okada? What's his
Continental?
It's a Continental Classic. Gotcha. Yeah. So, okay. Okada's Continental Champion. Tashida's International Champion. I don't know how those things are different. But I also don't understand why the champion is in the championship series. He's the champ. What did he want? Does he go on to face himself? The hell? I don't.
I say this. I say maybe they made a typo error in putting it together, and they probably thought like the tournament going on still, or maybe there's a swerve here again. Maybe Orange got to face a mysterious person before he can face him. I don't know. I don't know. It's worse than my tournament, y'all. Come on now, mine going good. Shit.
What we got? Any progression in the tournament, Joe?
Yes, Gunther got to win.
Yeah. So can we talk about that for a second? We didn't touch on that. Talk about look. Here's one thing I'll say. I'm gonna say this. I enjoyed the match. I did
too. I did. It was good.
With that being said, I also want to say that I just can't believe it took 50 days for the World Heavyweight Champion to have a match on Netflix. And then that's the match we had. And there's nothing away from Tozawa. You know, the match was fun, sure.
Yeah, good.
But that wasn't really a threat to the world title. That wasn't really a title defense.
Gotta remember, every heel champion always said, I picked the mysterious person to come out here to defend my belt. And it was always the goofy one. Look at Triple H.
I know. But you have a guy. I mean, it was still a good match. Don't get me wrong. It just took 50 days to put him in a match on Netflix. Come on. Anyway, what's the tournament looking like, Joe?
Tournament. Only one. I'm just waiting for Jacob and Braun Breaker and Hangman Swerve to get a point. They ain't got that now. But as of right now, still in the lead with 2 wins: Fletcher, Penta, and Carmelo Hayes. And as of right now, it's going down between Carmelo Hayes and Penta. So whoever wins this next one, then between that and that bracket, there it is. And then we wait for either between Gunther and Seth for that bracket.
All right. Awesome. Joe, you got any crazy predictions for Dynamite tonight?
I'm going to say Mariah May still text Tony Storm again. The Hurt Syndicate, they did say they want to fight the Outsiders, but they had to face somebody. So I'm going to say the Hurt Syndicate is going to be outside the ring. Well, standing by the entrance, watching the tag team matches, see who they're going to face next between the Outsiders and who the hell they went to fight somebody. I forgot who it was. I'm going to say that's it. Oh, Machine Murder. That's the card. Machine Murder. Brian Cage and Archer. That's the name. Machine Murder. I'm going to say MJF's going to do a somewhat good, decent promo, but it's going to sound kind of boring. And
it's hard, man. It's hard to get excited about an MJF promo anymore.
I know.
He needs a dance partner. He needs Hangman, or he needs maybe him and Swerve didn't have great chemistry together, to be honest.
And I would say, off field, I would think I'm going to say Hangman versus Kyle Fletcher tonight, because Kyle Fletcher not advertised.
No, he's in the trios match.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Wait, no, he's not. Sorry, no, he's not. That's Kyle O'Reilly, different Kyle.
Yeah.
Hangman, Kyle Fletcher, man, it's a tough one. I don't know who I want to win.
I don't know neither.
I want Kyle Fletcher to win it.
Yeah, Kyle Fletcher will move on. That's why. Yeah.
But this weekend we got the Elimination Chamber. Who knows? Maybe you guys will see us Saturday. We'll try to figure something out. I have no crazy predictions for Dynamite tonight. There's no crazy matches, but I still think it'll be a good show. So until this weekend, everybody, we're out.
All right. We're out.